Okay, so let's look at the next one. The argon fluid laser used in some refractive eye surgeries emits electromagnetic radiation of 1.93 times 10 to the 7th as a wavelength. 10 to the negative 7th, sorry. So we need to figure out the frequency and the energy. Wait a second, that's two equations we've looked at. So we know that energy equals Planck's constant times frequency, but does that equation have wavelength? No, it doesn't. So we need to use the speed of light equals wavelength times frequency to figure out the frequency first, and then we can find energy. So I've already gone through and collected. So I've already done the C. Let's organize what we have now. So we have speed of light, which is always 3.0 times 10 to the 8th meters a second. We know the wavelength, which is 1.933 times 10 to the negative 7th meters. Remember, if you ever get stuck on a word problem, underline what you know, write what you know, and then you'll probably be able to get started somewhere. We don't know frequency, and we don't know energy, but we do know Planck's constant, which is 6.626 times 10 to the negative 34 joule seconds. Okay, let's analyze. First thing we need to find is frequency. So, when we have wavelength, we don't have energy. So we're going to have to use this C equals lambda V to figure out the frequency. So C equals wavelength times frequency. Got to get frequency by itself, so we divide by wavelength. So C over wavelength equals frequency. Okay, so that would be part A. Part B, it's asking us to find the energy. Well, after we find the frequency, would we need to rewrite this equation to find energy? No, because it's already solved for energy. So we would do E equals Planck's constant times frequency, and that would give us our answer. So let's solve now. We'll solve part A first. So we have 3.0 times 10 to the 8th meters a second, remember parentheses, divided by 1.933 times 10 to the negative 7th meters, remember parentheses, meters cancel, your unit would be 1 over seconds or hertz. And let's do this. Okay. So, open parenthesis, 3.0 times 10 raised to the 8th, close parenthesis, divided by, divided by, open parenthesis, 1.933 times 10 raised to the negative 7th, close parenthesis, enter. That gives us 1.55 times 10 to the negative, not negative, it's positive 15th. 10 to the 15th. So 1.55 times 10 to the 15th. Remember that E means times 10 to the. Okay, so our frequency is 1.55 times 10 to the 15th, 1 over seconds, or hertz. Let's put that over and organize. Times 10 to the 15th, 1 over seconds, or hertz. Now let's plug it into the second equation to find energy. So for part B, E equals 6.626 times 10 to the negative 34th joule seconds times the frequency we just found, 1.55 times 10 to the 15th, 1 over seconds. What happens to seconds? Yep, they cancel. You're left with joules. Let's plug this in. 6.626 times 10 to the negative 34 times 1.55 times 10 to the 15th is 1.03 times 10 to the negative 18th joules. Okay, so now we've done an example of each. What I want you to do for this third one, pause this video right here and see if you can figure it out on your own. Okay, hopefully you paused it. Let's look at it. Use Planck's constant. It gives us here, even though it's at the top of our page, to determine the energy which corresponds, so we're looking for energy, which corresponds to the frequency. Okay, this is an easier one. It's not a two-parter like that one. So let's organize. We know we have E. We don't know what that is. We're trying to determine it. H, 6.626 times 10 to negative 34th joules. Joules seconds, so joules times seconds, and frequency 4.567 times 10 to the 14th, 1 over seconds, or hertz. Okay, now let's analyze. Our equation is E equals HV. It's already solved for E. E's already by itself, so we can just plug it in. Let's solve. We have energy equals 6.626 times 10 to the negative 34th joules seconds times 4.567 times 10 to the 14th, 1 over seconds, or hertz. I put 1 over seconds because we can see the seconds cancel out and we'll be left with joules. And let's plug it in. 6.626 times 10 raised to the negative 34th multiplied by 4.567 times 10 raised to the 14th. Oh no, I forgot parentheses. I'll go back, put those in. Enter. So we're left with 3.03 times 10 to the negative 19th joules. Okay. Finish up this Nearpod. As soon as you have it done, you're going to turn the page and you're going to finish pages 17 through 21. Do not look at the key until you finish these pages. These pages are very similar to what your test for this section will be like. Proficiency target 1 and 4 will be graded together. So make sure you understand this section of the packet, these worksheets. If you don't understand that or what we just went over, please come see me. I'll be here all week next week, homeroom next week, and all day tomorrow.